Hey, it's Melissa and Keridwen Cornelius from Phoenix Magazine here in EVA studio to tell you a little bit about the March issue of Phoenix Magazine. The weather's gotten so beautiful. It's so fun to be outside. People are coming here for spring training, and that's what this issue is all about. This is the Get Outside issue. Best places to hike, pedal, paddle, and play. And once again, some gorgeous pictures. The Arizona Trail. This is interesting. You were telling me that this just opened recently.
It was just completed in December, and it's border to border. It's the top of Arizona to the bottom of Arizona, and it goes through just every landscape you can think of, some of the most beautiful places in Arizona. And this article gives us the highlights of where to go to see like the prettiest parts of the trail and the easiest parts to get to as well.
So this writer and photographer, she
Yes.
took the pictures as well, did the entire trail, or?
She hasn't done the entire trail. She's our resident hike expert, so she's out every weekend basically hiking. So she's done a lot of the trail, but she hasn't done it all in one fell swoop. Most people don't do it all in one fell swoop because it takes a long time.
It would take you weeks, months to do.
Right, but you know, they do it bit by bit.
Well, what a great job to have if you're a hiker.
I know.
Writing about the hikes. Okay, so there's that, and the calendar. Every month we get a calendar of events, and this month the calendar is full of spring training events. How many spring training teams? We have like 30-some?
Oh no, it's well the total, you know, that are all over. I think we have 15 that are based here.
Yeah.
15, 16.
But in the state, we have a ton of spring training teams. And what you guys did, which is really interesting, further on in the magazine, you guys have paired up some of the spring training events with things that are nearby, maybe some places to go eat while you're taking in a game. Yeah,
exactly.
That's cool.
So anything from the Desert Botanical Gardens to restaurants or bars that have great patios. So it's great if you have guests in town. You can say, let's go to Salt River Fields, and there's this great patio with this great view nearby, or, you know.
Well, and you have to. We're always being called on to find new places for our friends and family, right?
Exactly, and they want to take advantage of the weather.
That's why I love this so much. Something else that you did that I thought was kind of interesting, you were Survivor Woman.
Yes, I went out into the desert with two survivor men, Peter Bigfoot and Tony Nestor, who teach survival in Globe and Flagstaff. So I made fire with sticks and learned, you know, how to trap animals and learned what to bring so that you don't, you know, get lost in the desert.
Wait, what kind of animal did you trap?
We didn't actually, but I learned how to trap an animal. It takes a while. You have to put about 20 traps around and wait all night, so it's not the most efficient thing.
And what kind of animals are you waiting for? I mean, what would be good eating?
Rodents, you know, pack rats. That's what I don't think they'd be good eating per se, but you know, that's what you're gonna get.
Oh, here's your story here, Survivor Arizona. Now, how many days or how many hours did you just go out for hours, or did you spend the night?
I spent the night at Peter Bigfoot's farm. He lives off the grid near Globe, in a little cabin, but we mostly spent a whole day just out in the desert. Them teaching me what to bring, what to do, how to set up a shelter, you know, what to do if you're lost and you're out of water, which is to basically stay put, you know, try not to wander around in the heat and try to find water.
What's the best tip you learned if you're lost out in the wilderness?
Well, I would say the best tip to learn is beforehand, which is to tell people where you're going and when you expect to be back, because that's what happens with most people. They think they're just going to be gone for a little bit of a time, and so they don't prepare and they don't tell people where they're at. But if people know where you're at, they can send a search party very quickly to rescue you.
Very good. That's a great tip. This is a really long article, very involved with how you make fire, and that's cool.
Exactly, and this sort of psychology that you need to go through so you don't panic.
And what kind of stuff you can eat and what kind of stuff you can't eat.
Exactly. I ate some mesquite leaves, which I don't necessarily recommend unless you're starving.
Oh. What, are they really dry?
It tastes like turpentine meets paper. It's not very good.
But you could eat that.
You could eat that, yeah. And I ate some miner's lettuce, which you find off the ground, which actually is really good. Yeah. And would make a great salad.
Along the side of the road, she's stopping in her car now. And of course, you know me, I go straight to the back of the Phoenix Magazine when I get it to see what the archive picture is. And this is a really interesting one, a story I knew nothing about because I don't go down to Casa Grande very much.
Mm-hmm. This is where the San Francisco Giants used to train, and they have recently, in the last couple of years, revamped the entire thing, but they still have the pool that's shaped like a baseball and a ball.
And this photo looks from the 50s now. Look at that car. That's the 60s, huh? Maybe even 70s.
Yes, it's an old postcard that we found. We have this archives of all sorts of old fun postcards. So.
Oh, that is so cool. And that's my favorite part of Phoenix Magazine is the archives and the current photos. You have some excellent photographers.
Yes.
Want to know more? Just go to Phoenix PHX, right?
PhoenixMag.com.
PhoenixMag.com. There you go.